here we are again, and as you can see, we're throwing some designs and graphics. We're throwing some designs and graphics right here, you know. Something a little bit out of the ordinary, not your ordinary cookie cutter paint job with a bunch of straight lines and designs on the hood, roof, and trunk, like I used to do for a long time. This time we're gonna add a little bit more curves and you know, add a little something, you know, that nobody else has, which is kind of hard because it seems like everybody else has everything. But you know, at one time we were doing candy with flake, candy with no flake, candy with this, candy with that, and now we're just kind of mixing it around. We just taped out this design right here, and we shot some candy violet. Here, I'm sure everybody's wondering, like, where'd you get that candy violet? Well, about 5 or 6 years ago, when they stopped making it, I hoarded as many as I could. And I've sent some to like Danny D and a couple other painters have been looking for it because it's hard to find. Fortunately for me, I got like 9 or 10 quarts that I hooked up with, and then eventually sold off little by little. And I only have a little bit left, which is why I saved it for this particular car, the car of the year. And so we put these designs in candy violet, and then we put these designs here in a regular base. So now we already sanded it down and did all that. We threw these designs and graphics, and now we're fixing to shoot some candy colors. We have a silver base with 15 flake, and then we have this other flake with this other base, silver base with a different flake. And now we're going to shoot candy colors in here. Now we've covered up some designs that were already there, like the candy violet and the other colors that we're going to put there. And those, we'll use those as like jewels for the pinstriping. Now, when everybody shoots candy or candy concentrate, the first thing they do is grab the SG100, the candy concentrate, and then they mix them together and they shoot it. I've never used SG100 in my life. I do mine a little bit different. It works for me, it might not work for you, but mine doesn't leave you an edge and it doesn't leave you a line. And let me tell you how we do it. I passed this, I can't say secret, but I passed this formula along to guys like Joe at Bullet Edition, Danny D, the guys up north in Dallas, El Perron, and a couple other painters that I know, and kind of just hook them up with, you know, some of the skills that I have that's worked for me. What you'll do is you'll take some plain Jane wash thinner, nothing fancy, candy concentrate, pagan gold, then I'll grab some clear. You don't have to be any kind of clear, it can be any kind of clear. It's just a little bit. And then what this clear will do will give it body. If you shoot this the way it is right there, it'll come out dusty. But if you add a little bit of clear, a little bit of hardener, well, that will turn around and make it a little bit more shinier, or actually it'll just give it some body. You can put as much as you want or as little as you want and start building up on your candy. If actually lighter is better, so if it's lighter, then you can just build up on it. So we just finished shooting the yellow candy, and I mixed the orange candy the same way. This much thinner, this much candy, and this much clear and hardener. And I mixed it up, shot it in here, and now you can tell I ran a little fade all the way around the edge of this yellow candy. Then I add a little more orange around here, and then I kind of just faded this out. So now we're gonna have orange, violet, this fade. This right here will be that sunrise pearl, and then we have another orange with a fade, and then we'll do our pinstripe thing or whatever in there later. Call it whatever it is. It works for me, and it doesn't leave you an edge. there's no edge. I mean, it's so paper thin, the edge. We shot all these colors. We taped an outside line all the way around. We taped this one right here. And then we covered this one right here. So there's silver underneath this. And we'll probably shoot a violet there. In here, in this area, we'll be using some of those like pearls. So we'll be using like sunset pearl here, maybe tangelo pearl. And then underneath this one and under this one right here, these tapes that are taped up, we'll also use pearls and tangelos. It's section by section. I always start from the very center and then I work my way out. Literally, like work my way out. We added some more colors. You can see we added some yellow right in between there. And we added some orange. Now notice that I just shot orange on top of this red because it really don't matter because I'm gonna flake on top of this anyway. And under here, this is tape, is silver still. So what's really cool is that, I was telling Ray, I don't know if I said this earlier, but it's starting to look like a crest.